Okay. So I guess last we have completed our second unit till determinants of employee discipline, right? And today we'll start with our lecture from causes of indiscipline. Everyone can see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'll put this on. Okay, now everyone can see the presentation as well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So what do you mean by industrial relation? Aisha has
Sir,
joined after a
industrial.
long time. Aisha can tell you something about this. What is industrial relation? Any idea? Industrial relations? Hmm? No idea. Okay, girls. Any girls can tell the answer. What is industrial relations? Hmm?
So the relationship between the employer and employee.
The relation between the employee and employer. Between the employees or between employer or employees?
Between the
Between the
employer.
employee and employers.
Okay, why it is so important?
To
Why
maintain smooth,
industrial?
to maintain smooth production in the
Okay,
industry.
okay. And what will be the other reasons why industrial relations plays a very crucial role? Why it plays a very important role with respect to employees' job, employees' rights? You need some rights, na? When you start working in an organization, you required salary, you required benefits, incentives, bonuses, perks. Every employee is entitled to receive everything. Now it is 21st century, various norms have changed. Okay, the company has to give equal opportunity to all the employees in an organization. You cannot just ask the employees to work for 15 hours or 12 hours, right? You need to give a good pay package to them against their job, whatever job they are handling. You need to provide everything to them. Okay, so when you talk about the indiscipline part, whenever the indiscipline part comes into the picture in an organization, okay, it is due to all dispute. This is second unit we are studying right now. Okay, and when you talk about a dispute, is a dispute between the employer and the employees. Now whenever there is a dispute between employer and the employee, there would be various reasons. There would be a pay package offers in an organization, no proper working condition in a company, superiors attitude, supervisors attitude, management's attitude. Okay, there's no proper bonding or a smooth functioning between the employees and the employer. So there would be xyz reasons would be there, and due to which there is a dispute always occur between these two parties. Okay, so most importantly, when you talk about this, you need to find out what are the reasons for indiscipline as well. Okay, in last lecture we have seen the determinants of an employee discipline. Now we'll see what can be the possible causes of a indiscipline. Okay, now first, lack of effective leadership. Leadership plays a very important role in an organization. A leader who uh, carry the entire team with him. Okay, he makes sure that the entire team works together, the entire group works together. If the leader of a group is not working properly in an organization, you will not get the effective results. So if the leader plays a very crucial role, he behaves properly. Okay, he supports his team on a regular basis, he guides his team on a regular basis, he supervise in a proper way, then you will get good amount of results. अगर supervisor ध्यान नहीं देगा, ओके, वो खुद ही लेट आएगा, वो उसका इन्वॉल्वमेंट कम होगा उसके प्रोजेक्ट में या उसके काम में, या जो जो काम अलॉट हुआ है उसके टीम को, and he is a leader of that team. He being a leader, if he's not performing well, he will always will not get good amount of returns, he will not get good amount of productivity from the employees. So lack of effective leadership is one of the indiscipline. अगर आपका लीडर ही ऑफिस को लेट आ रहा है, मोबाइल में बैठा है, ओके, टाइम पास कर रहा है, तो ऑब्वियसली द ग्रुप मेंबर्स विल प्ले अ क्रूशियल रोल. वो लोग क्या सोचेंगे कि यार हमारा टीम लीडर ही कुछ काम नहीं करता, हम लोग क्यों काम करें. This is the reason why the leader plays a very crucial role. So effective leadership is more important. If it is having a lack of leadership, effective leadership, there will be a indiscipline in organization. Second, lack of supervision. Supervision is also important role. You need to supervise the work which is allotted to the group. You need to supervise whatever work they have completed. You need to take a regular feedback, you need to take a regular follow up, ki what are the things they are doing. It is the responsibility of a superior to supervise the work, whichever work is allotted to the team members or the subordinators. जो जो अपने काम किसी किसी काम जो अलॉट किया होगा आप लोग ने, that work needs to be fine, that work needs to be see that whatever work is allotted to them, it is carried out in a proper way. अगर वो वर्क प्रॉपरली कैरी आउट नहीं होगा, तो यू विल फेस ह्यूज प्रॉब्लम्स. ओके, लोग काम पे दे माइट गो फॉर अ टी ब्रेक, दे माइट गो फॉर अ लू ब्रेक. ओके, ब्रेक पे जाते हैं तो आधा आधा पौना पौना घंटा आते नहीं है. ओके, जो जो काम उन्होंने किया है वो काम अच्छे से नहीं किया, उसमें परफेक्शन नहीं है. ओके, इफ यू टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ अ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री, एंड इफ दे आर मेकिंग एनी प्रोडक्ट, if the work is not completed in a perfect way, in a proper quality what is required by the customer or which is required by the client, it will not be workable. Okay, just a moment, एक मिनट जरा होल्ड करना. Yeah, sorry, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So supervision is important. Okay, in discipline, if the supervisor, if supervision is not done in a proper way, the employees are forced to do their work. If they have not maintained discipline, if the lack there's no proper supervision from an supervisor, so there will be an indiscipline in an organization. Okay, then there's a violation of a rights of employees. See, employee rights are more important. Every person in an organization really has all the rights, okay, to get respect, to get proper salaries, okay, to get a good amount of behavior or attitude from the supervisors or subordinators or managers, or whatever the higher authority persons are there, or lower authority persons are there, or the equal authority persons are there. Every person has equal rights to behave in a proper way. They has a right to get security of their services. Again, they have right to get self development whenever wherever they find an opportunity to develop themselves. So they has a right. They can go for next development of their career. They can go for career advancement. Okay, whenever there's a grievance, there is a problem in an organization, every employees in a company has a right to get the justice. So when it's if the rights of an employees are got violated, the employees will not work in a disciplined way. ओके, सो डिसिप्लिन में अगर उसको रहना है या रखना है लोगों को, तो आपको सारे सुख सुविधा देने पड़ेंगे। जो भी एम्प्लॉयज के राइट्स है वो सारे उनको देने पड़ेंगे, उनसे अच्छे से बात करनी पड़ेगी, उनको प्रॉपर रिस्पेक्ट देना होगा, तभी जाके एम्प्लॉयज अच्छे ढंग से आपकी कंपनीज में काम करेंगे। अगर आप उन्होंने अगर उनको अच्छे से रिस्पेक्ट नहीं मिला, या इफ दे आर नॉट गेटिंग प्रॉपर पे, सैलरी, उनका मेंटल एंड फिजिकल अब्यूजिंग हो रहा है, टॉर्चर हो रहा है, तो surely the company will face a problem. So violation of the rights of employees also can create a indiscipline in a company. Absence of grievance settlement machineries. Now grievance is something like it's a complaint made by the employees in an organization. Now I have made a complaint regarding the mental torture done by my senior to me, and I am reporting this to the management. If the management is not concerned, if they are not bothered कि मेरे जूनियर्स को या मेरे एम्प्लॉयज को किसी भी तरह का मेंटल या फिजिकल टॉर्चर हो रहा है, एंड आई एम नॉट रिवर्टिंग बैक टू दैट, स्टिल the company comes under a blame, so they will surely will face an indisciplines. So grievance settlement machineries आपके पास होने चाहिए. मशीनरीज का मतलब ये नहीं कोई मशीन होता है, it is a committee, or the head of the department takes the responsibility, or his or her subordinator या superior takes the responsibility कि भाई तू अच्छे से ढंग से काम कर, तुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा या कंपनीज में, you will get the justice whatever problem you face. It is the assurance given by the companies to the employee, that would be the female employee or a male employee, that you are safe in these organizations and you will not face any problem. This is how they work. So अगर किसी भी कंपनी में ग्रीवेंस सेटलमेंट मशीनरीज नहीं होगा, तो दे विल श्योरली फेस अ प्रॉब्लम. Then lack of well defined code of conduct. Now code of conduct is much important, is that कि जो भी आपके rules and regulations है, procedures है, that is need to be well defined in a written format. The code of conduct matlab rules and regulations which is formed in an organization, which needs to be followed by each and every employee in an organization. अगर आपके कंपनीज में रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस या प्रोसीजर्स बराबर से ढंग से बने नहीं होंगे, या उसको कोई फॉलो नहीं करता होगा, so you can always see the indiscipline in an organization. So every employee in an organization first of all needs to follow all the instructions and rules and regulations in a company. That's called your code of conduct. Then you have a divide and rule policy. So management adopting a divide and rule policy, okay, by creating good amount of misunderstanding or chaos, okay, keeping employees divided, okay, they try to kill the team spirit, they try to divide the employees in two groups, ओके, एक दूसरे के साथ भड़काना या दो यूनियन को सामने लाके खड़ा कर देना, दो यूनियन सामने खड़े रहेंगे, झगड़ा करेंगे, फाइट करेंगे, तो इससे क्या होता है, इनडिसिप्लिन बढ़ जाते हैं. एंड कंपनी इज लेस बॉदर्ड अबाउट द यूनियंस बिकॉज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दे डोंट वांट यूनियन इन एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. कोई भी कंपनी का ओनर या एंटरप्रेन्योर ये नहीं चाहेगा कि अपने कंपनी में किसी भी तरह का यूनियन फॉर्म हो. जब यूनियन फॉर्म होती है तो लोगों का यूनियन फॉर्म होना अच्छी बात भी है बेसिकली, क्योंकि मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंटली दे द यूनियन फाइट्स फॉर द एम्प्लॉय राइट्स, and if employees are not getting the rights, the union will fight for them. But divide and rule, whenever there's a divide and rule between employees, the management enjoys the entire atmosphere, the management enjoy the entire environment, because the purpose of the management is to get the things done. उनका यही पर्पस होता है कि जो जो उनको काम चाहिए वो काम निकाल के ले लें. So due to divide and rule policy also you can see good amount of indisciplines. Discrimination is one of the most important factor where you can see indiscipline in an organization. For example, discrimination in promotion, placement, ट्रांसफर. ओके, फिर जब भी फेवरेटिज्म दिखाता है, नेपोटिज्म होता है कि हाँ सर ये जीएम का बेटा है या जीएम की बेटी है तो उसको अच्छा पोर्टफोलियो दो. ओके, ये मार्केटिंग मैनेजर का बेटा है तो उसको अच्छा एचआर का पोर्टफोलियो दो. So there would be various reasons due to which the discrimination happens. Whenever you work in a company, the employees expect that कि सारा equal rights सारे employees में बंटने चाहिए, and all the employees should get equal opportunities. So whenever you have an equal opportunities, you can show your performance. बट डिस्क्रिमिनेशन ऐसा चीज है कि दे डू फेवरेटिज्म कि आपका खास कौन है, मेरा खास कौन है, या प्रमोशन के टाइम पे पहले आपके बंदे को प्रमोशन दे दो, ट्रांसफर होगा तो जो किसी से पहचान नहीं होगा तो उसको दूर भेजा जाए, किसी का अच्छा पहचान होगा तो उसको नजदीक में कहीं पे उसको ट्रांसफर किया जाए, या किसी आजू बाजू के डिपार्टमेंट ट्रांसफर किया जाए, या की पोर्टफोलियो उसको दिया जाए. So this is all discriminations and favoritism happens in a company. And wherever there's a discrimination or favoritism happens in an organization, you can always see good amount of indiscipline. Employers attitude is also major chunk of problems. Management का जो behavior होता है, okay, towards the employees also create n numbers of problems in an organization. कि बाबा वो किस तरह से बिहेव करता है, उसका क्या रीजंस है, या उसका नजरिया कैसा है टुवर्ड्स द एम्प्लॉयज आल्सो प्लेज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. ओके, हेल्दी वर्किंग कंडीशन, सेफ्टी एंड टूल्स वगैरह प्रोवाइड कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा है, a good amount of raw material is supplied in an organization or not, confirming the entire rules and regulations are properly meant in a company or not, proper wages and salaries or bonuses, incentives or perks is provided to the employees or not. ये सारे चीजों को भी कंसिडर करने के बाद इनडिसिप्लिन होता है. Now we have a great pandemic is happening in a country all over the world. Okay, in India there are still many hospitals are there in which the workers, okay, compounders है, nurses है, okay, the practicing doctors है, जो काम किए जा रहे हैं 2 महीने से 3 महीने से, still they are not getting salaries. Okay, ऐसे भी hospitals you can see good news on TV as well कि the employees working in health industry, the employees working in hospitals are not getting salary from last 2 to 3 months, despite they're working for 12 hours 15 hours and risking their life. उनका life risk में डालने के बावजूद भी उनको salary नहीं मिल रहा है. So this is the employer's attitude towards the employees, towards their own members, okay, human resource, due to which they face a problem. Then a lack of communication. See, lack of communication is something like whenever communication happens from top to bottom, or whatever communication happens from bottom to top. Okay, अगर इसमें कुछ communication gap होता है तो वो communication gap के वजह से भी अच्छा खासा chaos या अच्छा खासा misunderstanding create होने का chances है, and due to this misunderstanding there would be a indiscipline happen in a company. Okay, so lack of communication also plays a very crucial role for the irresponsibility, plays a very important role for indiscipline in an organization. Okay, employee disagreement या employee indisciplines always can be seen due to lack of communication. आप अपने ही फ्रेंड्स में देख लो ना, अगर आपके फ्रेंड्स में अगर प्रॉपर कम्युनिकेशन नहीं होता या कम्युनिकेशन गैप हो जाता है तो मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग्स क्रिएट होता है. जब भी मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग्स क्रिएट होते हैं, मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग क्रिएट होने के बाद झगड़ा होना शुरू हो जाता है, because picture is not clear, and whenever the pictures are not clear, there is always some or the other kind of doubts happen in a mind of a person, and due to these doubts the people think whatever comes in their mind, and due to which the problem gets occurred between the friends or in an organizations. Again, there are various other reasons would be there for the indiscipline. For example, external causes are there. Okay, psychological effect, physiological effects of an employee, delegation of an authority. The authority is given to the other person. Okay, faulty ways of handling the responsibilities. So there are the various other reasons can also be seen for the various cause of indisciplines. So these are the possible reasons of indiscipline you can always see in an organization. Okay, so these are the measures to control the indiscipline. आप सिर्फ गो थ्रू करो ये स्लाइड्स. ये सिर्फ मैंने बुक का लिखा हुआ यहाँ पे पेस्ट किया है. जस्ट गो थ्रू द स्लाइड्स. जहाँ स्लाइड खत्म हो जाएगा आपका पढ़ के, सो जस्ट टेल मी, आई विल मूव फॉरवर्ड. Done with the slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Go to this slide. Sorry.
Sir,
Hmm?
what do you mean by constructive criticism?
Constructive criticism मतलब, one second,
Yes, sir.
मुझे मेरा ही आवाज सुनाई दे रहा है. Constructive criticism is something like when employees are getting criticized, okay, at all the level of the management. जितने भी सारे मैनेजमेंट के लेवल है, okay, they do good amount of criticisms, okay, but it is in a good manner. Okay, it is in a good manner कि बाबा जो लेवल्स पे होते हैं. लो,
Yes, sir.
Okay, code of discipline is more important because it needs to be followed by the employees in an organization. So they do constructive criticism means इससे सब सामने वाले को बुरा नहीं लगना चाहिए. They should understand कि you have made a mistake and you need to rectify that mistake. If you're not rectifying that mistake, you will face a problem in the future, and you can make a trouble for company as well. सो कंस्ट्रक्टिव क्रिटिसिज्म का यही पर्पस होता है कि आपको जो भी रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन फॉलो करने के लिए बोला है दैट नीड्स टू बी फॉलोड बाय देम. ओके. हेलो.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, for I'll give you example to. Okay, for example, I'm a professor. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I have to make a paper for students. मुझे एक पेपर बनाना है स्टूडेंट्स के लिए. ओके. और वो मैंने पेपर स्टूडेंट्स यूनिवर्सिटी के गाइडलाइंस के हिसाब से नहीं बनाया. ओके, मैंने अपने मन से बनाया. अल्टीमेटली हु इज गोना फेस द प्रॉब्लम?
Students.
स्टूडेंट्स. राइट. स्टूडेंट्स वो पेपर कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाएंगे. वो
Yes.
माइट बी आउट ऑफ सिलेबस पेपर होगा.
Hmm.
ओके. इससे नुकसान किसका हो जाएगा?
Students
स्टूडेंट्स
का.
का. लेकिन फॉल्ट किसका है?
आपका.
फैकल्टी का फॉल्ट है.
हाँ.
Right now, code of conduct is made by university stating that you need to make question paper only from syllabus. You need to make only MCQs which has a 4 options. Okay, you cannot add true or false, you cannot add match the following. आपको filling the blanks ही डालना है, उसमें 4 ऑप्शन ही होना चाहिए. अगर आपने ये रूल्स फॉलो नहीं किया तो वी विल इशू व्हाट यू से अ डिसिप्लिनरी एक्शन नोट अगेंस्ट यू. उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे कंस्ट्रक्टिव क्रिटिसिज्म एट ऑल लेवल्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट. ओके.
Okay, sir.
मतलब
And also,
आपको,
sir,
हाँ,
वो
आपको
fifth वाला.
बेसिकली क्या है कि जो भी रूल्स रेगुलेशन बनाया गया है दैट ऑल नीड्स टू फॉलोड बाय यू. You cannot go beyond the rules and regulation.
Okay, okay. Also, sir, the fifth point.
Litigation.
Yes, sir.
Litigation something like आप किसी पे ब्लेम नहीं कर सकते आप
Okay.
कि मुझे जो भी मन पे आपने किया,
हाँ.
आप किसी पे ब्लेम नहीं कर सकते.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Anything else?
सर. नो सर.
ये
No,
मुझे
sir.
मेरा आवाज क्यों सुनाई था?
सर आपका आवाज एको हो रहा है सर.
हाँ वही, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई इट इज हैपनिंग. डबल डबल आवाज सुनाई दे रहा है ना?
हाँ सर.
अभी अभी आ रहा है क्लियर?
हाँ हाँ सर.
ओके. सो लिटिगेशन का मतलब होता है यू कैन नॉट ब्लेम एनीवन. ओके, यू कैन नॉट टेक लीगल एक्शंस. ओके, उस पे एक प्रोसीजर होता है. यू नीड टू फॉलो द प्रोसीजर एंड यू कैन जस्ट बेसिकली रैंडमली कोई भी आप लीगल एक्शन नहीं ले सकते किसी पर भी. उसको बोलेंगे हम लोग अवॉइड लिटिगेशंस. जस्ट गो थ्रू द स्लाइड्स. ये सारा मैंने बुक में का ही लिखा है. बुक में से निकाल के मैंने पीपीटी में डाला हुआ है सारा चीज आपके रेफरेंस के लिए.
Done, sir.
Everyone? See, this is the management and union agrees. Both the management and union needs to agree on a same platform. मैनेजमेंट को भी कुछ चीज एग्री करना होता है और यूनियंस को भी कुछ चीज एग्री करना होता है. So there is no unilateral action should be taken in connection with any individual matter that should be settled at the appropriate level. That the existing मतलब management को management needs to do some ifs and buts and as well as the union has to do ifs and buts. Okay, हम दोनों भी हम एक दूसरे के लिए हैं. हम अकेले या इंडिविजुअली यूनियन और इंडिविजुअली मैनेजमेंट कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग इन एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. if they had to make sure that कि उनका working process properly होना चाहिए, so they need to work together. Okay, that there should be no strike. अभी no strike or lockout with prior notice ये union का होता है. Union cannot do any kind of lockout. Union cannot do go for a strike with a prior notice. कोई भी चीज का आपको एक prior notice always company को देना होता है. They have to give some intimation. Again, they have to avoid litigation. You cannot take legal actions against organization. Again, organization cannot take legal action against employee. Okay, sit down strike आप नहीं कर सकते, lockout strike नहीं कर सकते, stay in strike नहीं कर सकते. Okay, they will promote a constructive cooperation between their representative at all level as between workers themselves. They will establish upon a mutually agreed grievance procedure. Both the management and the employee and union has to go for a grievance procedure. अगर आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है आप जाके मारधाड़ नहीं कर सकते. In organization you have to always you have to always see, you have to always fight with the pen and paper. आपको पेन एंड पेपर से ही फाइट करना होता है. Okay, you need to follow all the procedures in an organization. आपको सारे procedures follow करने के बाद ही आपको सारा ग्रीवेंस को हैंडल करना होता है. ओके, दिस इज द मैनेजमेंट एग्रीज. मैनेजमेंट को क्या एग्री करना है कि दे नॉट टू इंक्रीज वर्कलोड्स अनलेस एग्रीड अपॉन और सेटल अदरवाइज, not to support or encourage any fair labor practices such as discriminations or victimizations or employees, to take a prompt action for settlement of grievance and implement of settlement awards decision orders, to take appropriate disciplinary actions against its officers and members in case where inquiries reveal that they were responsible for preceded action workers leading to indiscipline. So management भी कोई तड़का फड़की निर्णय नहीं ले सकता. They cannot take any immediate actions against their employees कि कुछ हो गया तो immediate action ले लो, उनको निकाल दो, उनको मारो या उनको sue कर दो. Whatever things are they cannot do immediately. They cannot do any kind of discrimination. They cannot violate the rights of the employees in the company. So immediately आप कुछ ऐसा कुछ नहीं कर सकते. This is agreed. ये सारा चीज agree होता है. Similarly, union has to also agree few things, not to engage in any physical duress. कोई भी threat मतलब जाके धमकी देना, मैं तो को मार डालूंगा तो ऑफिस के बाहर मिल, ऐसे कुछ आप नहीं कर सकते. Not to permit demonstration which are not पीसफुल. जो भी पीसफुल नहीं है आप किसी भी तरह का डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन आपकी कंपनी में नहीं कर सकते. Members will not engage or cause other employee engage in union activities during working hours. जो भी आपका वर्किंग आवर्स है 7 to 3 या 9 to 5, जो भी आपके वर्किंग आवर्स हो गए वो वर्किंग आवर्स में आप किसी भी तरह का गलत एक्टिविटी नहीं कर सकते. Discourage unfair labor practices such as negligence of duty, damage to property. आप किसी भी तरह का फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी आप डैमेज नहीं कर सकते आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस का. ओके, whatever things are there. You cannot just run around from your duties. Whatever duties are allotted to you, you need to complete your duties. Then to take a prompt actions to implement awards, agreements, settlements and decisions. Whatever awards are there, agreements are there, they need to be completed immediately. Okay, ये भी उसी का ही पार्ट है. जस्ट गो थ्रू, जब आपको टाइम मिलेगा आगे जाके आप उसको गो थ्रू कीजिए. Grievance handling. Okay, now we'll come to grievance handling. Now what is grievance handling? Grievance handling is more importantly whatever issues or whatever problems the employee face in an organization that needs to be informed to your senior authority. अगर आपको किसी भी तरह का प्रॉब्लम आपके कंपनी में होता है, you need to take that problem to your senior person, to your manager, to departmental head, to superiors, to supervisors, to the managers, to the जनरल मैनेजर्स. और अगर आपको लग रहा है कि वहां पे रिजॉल्व नहीं हो रहा है, तो यू नीड टू टेक टू द सीईओज और बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स. दैट इज सेड टू बी इन योर ग्रीवेंस हैंडलिंग. आपको किसी भी तरह का तकलीफ है आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में, आपका सुपीरियर आपसे ढंग से बात नहीं कर रहा है, आपको बहुत सारे काम दे रहा है, आपसे डिस्क्रिमिनेशन कर रहा है, या आपको टारगेट किया जा रहा है, आपका फिजिकल अब्यूजिंग या फिजिकल टॉर्चर हो रहा है, या आपको मेंटल अब्यूजिंग और मेंटल टॉर्चर हो रहा है, आपको गाली गलौज हो रहे हैं, या आपको मेंटल स्ट्रेस दिया जा रहा है, वॉट एवर इश्यूज is there in an organization, you need to bring that grievance to the higher authority. आपका वो काम है. It is a procedure of every organizations to bring that problem in the notice of an management. उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे grievance. Now always you have a grievance हैंडलिंग सेल इन एवरी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. हमारे हमारे अल्केश में भी या यूनिवर्सिटी में भी यू हैव अ ग्रीवेंस सेल, जहाँ पे नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ या टीचिंग स्टाफ जिसी को भी प्रॉब्लम होगा, they can approach to that cell, they can write a letter to that cell that stating that ki so and so person is physically or mentally torturing me, okay, every day he is threatening me with my life. Okay, so please do take an immediate actions or else I need to approach the higher authorities. So grievance handling cell is also present in an organization. It is the responsibility of an organization to make sure that each and every employee feel safe to work in a company. अगर आपको लग रहा है भी किसी भी तरह का प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में, तो वो प्रॉब्लम हम लोग सॉल्व करेंगे. उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे ग्रीवेंस हैंडलिंग. ग्रीवेंस में बी एनी जेन्युइन और इमेजिनरी फीलिंग of dissatisfactions or injustice which an employee experience about his job and its nature about the management policies and a procedure. It must be expressed and brought to the notice of a management and to the organs. As I said, you need to bring to the notice of the management and the organizations. Grievance takes the form of collective dispute when they are not resolved. They also lower the morale and efficiencies of the employees. Whenever you have a grievance in a company, आपको काम करने का इच्छा होता ही नहीं है. And if your morale is lower down, it is come to the lower level, your efficiency or productivity of an employee also come down. So grievance plays a very crucial role. Then what are the causes of a grievance? First of all, employee expectation. Employee expectation is much more important when you talk about like grievance. Now, what is your expectation? Being an student, हम लोग expectations क्या होते हैं faculty से? What is the expectations of students from faculty? सर अच्छे मार्क्स दे देना, फेल नहीं करना. ओके, हम लोग लेक्चर बैठे ना बैठे फिर भी हमको पास कर देना, हमको 75 में से 70 मार्क्स देना, 25 में से 20 मार्क्स देना, तो दोनों मिलके हमको 80 मार्क्स आ जाएंगे. हमारा एसजीपीए जीपीए जो भी है हमारा अच्छा खासा रहेगा. दैट इज कॉल्ड एक्सपेक्टेशन, राइट? एम आई राइट?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
राइट और रॉन्ग?
Right, sir.
राइट ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so that expectations always there when you talk about we need good amount of marks sir because हम लोग का last year है and we will go out and we'll work in companies, so please give us marks भले हम lecture ना बैठे. This is the expectation of a students. Similarly, you can always has the employees always have an expectations. Employee expectation would be getting good amount of salaries in an organization, अच्छा सा overtime उनको मिलना चाहिए. Okay, all the bonuses, payments, okay, incentives, perks should be paid on time despite a normal performance or average performance. The employees should get all the benefits from the organizations. This is what a normal employee expect in a company. This is one of the reasons why employees have a grievance in a company, why the grievance happens. Sir, other people got 25% hike this year, but I just got 5% hike this year. Why such kind of discriminations is there in a company? So this is one of the reasons of the grievance. Other employees have got salary hike of around 4 to 5,000. I just got the hike of 1,000. Why so such kind of discriminations you are making between the employees? This is one of the reasons why the grievance happen in a company. So employee expectations are there. They need to work less number of hours. They need to get salary properly. Okay, they need all the bonuses. Okay, whatever overtime they have worked, they need the overtime money as well. Okay, all the facilities जो उनको है वो सारा चीज उनको मिलना चाहिए. Okay, this is the employee expectation. Improper working environment is one of the good reason why grievance is always there. Now working environment is something like the working in an organization, the sitting arrangement, the computers, the ventilation, air, okay, your ergonomics, your sitting postures, computer, laptops, okay, physical machinery is available in an organizations. Everything is come under your working environment. Defective tools है आपके पास में, you don't have proper sitting arrangement, you don't have a table, you don't have a chair, you don't have a computer, you don't have cleanliness in an organization, no proper lighting, no air conditioners in a room, no proper fan available is there. Okay, so if no working environment is provided in an organization, the grievance can be raised. And it is a very natural. जब भी किसी भी कंपनीज में आप ज्वाइन करोगे, आप सब लोग का एक्सपेक्टेशन होता है कि आई नीड अ गुड कैबिन, नॉट अ बिगर कैबिन बट अ नॉर्मल एवरेज कैबिन जहाँ पे मैं बैठ सकूँ, मैं आराम से काम कर सकूँ, जहाँ पे अच्छा सा क्लीनिंगनेस हाइजीन होना चाहिए, साफ सुथरा होना चाहिए. आई नीड स्पेस टू कीप माई photograph, the stationery, computer, books, files, everything. A normal space for dustbin जहाँ पे मैं अपना थोड़ा पेपर को डाल सकूं. दिस इज द नॉर्मल एक्सपेक्टेशंस ऑफ एन एम्प्लॉइज, व्हाट दे एक्सपेक्टेड फ्रॉम द कंपनी. लेकिन अगर आपको ये सारा चीज नहीं मिलेगा तो ऑब्वियसली आपका भी दिमाग खराब होगा एंड यू विल टेक दैट प्रॉब्लम टू द हायर अथॉरिटी स्टेटिंग दैट सर I do not have a space to sit in an organization. I do not have a hygiene space जहाँ मैं बैठ के आराम से काम करूँ. This is a and physical environmental issues in a company. Organizational change. What is organizational change? Anyone can tell what is organizational change? What is change? Which is refused by all the peoples. All the people want improvement. All the people want development. All the people want progress. But no one want change in life. I need my regular life. I need a progress. I need a good amount of development, but I do not want to change myself. This is one of the reason why grievance happens in a company. जब भी किसी भी तरह का चेंज आप देखते हो या डेवलपमेंट के लिए आगे बढ़ते हो, तभी आपको थोड़ा सा चेंज एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ता है. एंड एम्प्लॉयज रसिस्ट टू चेंज. They do not want to change their behavior. They do not want to change their working patterns. They do not want to change the regular way of working. Okay, अगर कोई old person है who is working from last 25-30 years and he is very good with the books of accounts with the books, उसको आप इमीडिएटली कंप्यूटर ला के दोगे कि भाई जो भी अकाउंट्स आपको करना है अभी कंप्यूटर पे करो, he will refuse to do that work on computer. He will feel insecure because he has not operated his computer. But nowadays every transaction can be seen on a computer as well. So change is important. इफ यू रियली वांट टू ग्रो इन लाइफ, चेंज इज इम्पोर्टेंट इन अ लाइफ. तो अगर आपको डेवलपमेंट चाहिए तो चेंज चाहिए. तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन चेंज इज वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट. अगर वो चेंज नहीं लाओगे कंपनीज में तो आपके लिए प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट होगा. बट एम्प्लॉयज रेसिस्ट फॉर अ चेंज इन एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. Interpersonal issues. The interpersonal issues is between two people, two departments, colleagues. Okay, dispute between two employees. Okay, that is the one of the most important part. कंपनीज में झगड़ा होता रहता है ना एक दूसरे से, सुपरवाइजर का सुपीरियर से, आपका मैनेजर से, मैनेजर्स का उसके मैनेजर से, डेप्यूटी टू मैनेजर, मैनेजर टू जनरल मैनेजर, जनरल मैनेजर टू वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, या बिटवीन द कलीग्स. You can see humiliation, you can see victimization, you can see tortures. Okay, जब भी झगड़ा होता है there is a good amount of interpersonal issues होते हैं. और interpersonal issues जब भी होते हैं वो एक दूसरे का रिवेंज लेने के पीछे भागते रहते हैं. एंड grievances happens in an company. जब भी कलीग्स के बीच में ग्रीवेंसेस होते हैं ना, तो एक दूसरे को किस तरह से नीचा दिखाए या एक दूसरे को कैसे डाउनफॉल करे, दैट इज मेक टेकन केयर बाय द एम्प्लॉयज. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट दैट कि जितने भी आपके इंटरपर्सनल इश्यूज है इट विल लीड टू द ग्रीवेंस हैंडलिंग ओनली. Supervisor's attitude, your senior's attitude, your supervisor's attitudes is always important, is more important. आपको आपका सीनियर किस तरह से आपके साथ किस तरह से बिहेव करता है या उसका अप्रोच आपके तरफ किस तरह से है, वो सारा चीज भी मैटर करेगा. वो आपसे किस तरह से बात करता है, आपको कितना टॉर्चर करता है, आपको कितना काम देता है, कितना प्यार से बात करता है, कितना रूडली बात करता है. दिस ऑल कम्स अंडर द सुपेरियर्स एटीट्यूड. Okay, then again there's other reasons can always seen. Okay, safety methods, transfers, disciplinary rules, granting leaves. More importantly, leaves को लेके बहुत झगड़ा होता है organizations में. Okay, medical facilities, no proper giving respect to each other, promotions, transfers. These are the various other reasons why the grievances happens in an companies. Okay, so this is the various reasons you can see why the grievance happens. Okay, any doubt in these points, 6 points?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, this is the handling procedure. We always have a grievance handling cell in an organizations. जब भी organizations में कोई भी झगड़ा होता है तो वहाँ पे grievance handling cells बनाया जाता है. ओके, दिस इज ऑल देयर इन योर बुक्स. आप इसको एक बार रेफर कीजिए, कोई डाउट होगा तो मुझे बोलना. So there's a procedure. Whenever you talk about like grievances, the grievance redressal procedure is always there. First, present grievance. The first most important part is that you need to present the grievance to your authority, to your superior. First, this is the level of present grievance, submit to departmental head, grievance committee, appeals to management and voluntary arbitrators. सबसे पहला होता है you have to verbally tell your senior whatever grievance is there with your in your department or in your organization. You need to inform to your senior person verbally. यहाँ पे आप किसी भी तरह का written format नहीं करते हो, आप यहाँ पे सारा चीज verbally करते हो. And verbally you inform your senior that I am facing a problem with such and such employee in an organization, requesting you to come in interference with us. Okay, and resolve our issues. That is said to be in your present grievance. अगर present grievance से आप satisfactory नहीं हो, you need to approach the departmental head. Now departmental head यहाँ पे बीच में आएगा and he will get. Now this entire grievance has a time, it has a deadline ना. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने grievance approach किया और कंपनी अपने अपने टाइम से करेगी. नो, प्रेजेंट ग्रीवेंस को सबमिट करने के बाद विद इन 48 आवर्स, विद इन 2 days. ओके, the person or a superior needs to interfere between the grievance and try to resolve that problem within 48 hours. Okay, अगर वो 48 hours में वो resolve नहीं कर पाया तो the person can go to the departmental head. Now departmental head needs to understand the issues and he needs to solve the problem within 3 days. उसको वो 3 दिन में उसको वो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना है. Despite he interfering that issues and he tried to resolve the issues, but still the person is unsatisfied, then the person can approach to the grievance committee. Now he can go to the grievance department and grievance committee को approach करेगा, and grievance department या grievance committee has to try to resolve the problem within 3 days. उसको अगले 3 दिन में इसको प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना है. ओके, दिस इज अपॉइंटेड बाय द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. जो भी ग्रीवेंस कमेटी होगा वो कंपनी ऑर्गेनाइज करेगी एंड द पर्सन नीड्स टू अपील टू ग्रीवेंस कमेटी एंड द ग्रीवेंस कमेटी नीड्स टू सॉल्व द इश्यूज विद इन 3 days. ओके, अगर उसके बावजूद भी पर्सन अनसेटिस्फैक्ट्री रहेगा तो दे नीड टू अप्लाई टू द मैनेजमेंट. Now management has a time period of 7 days. Within 7 days, they need to resolve the issues of an employee. अगर आपने पहले प्रेजेंट किया ग्रीवेंस आपके सीनियर को, उनसे हैंडल सीनियर को हैंडल किया आपने विद इन 48 आवर्स, उससे वो रिजॉल्व नहीं होता है, देन द पर्सन वेंट टू डिपार्टमेंटल हेड. Departmental head got a timeline of 3 days. If the person cannot resolve the issues within 3 days, the person can go for grievance committee. Again, if the grievance committee fails to resolve the issues or the person is unsatisfied with the result, he can again approach to the management. Okay, the management has a time period of 7 days. Now after 7 days still the person is not satisfied with the result or उसके फेयर में रिजल्ट नहीं आता है, he can go for a voluntary arbitrator. Voluntary arbitrator हमने पहले भी पढ़ा है. It is a third party, it is a neutral party which is not from the management side, it is not from the union side or the employee side. It is a neutral party who hears the issues or problems of both. ओके, जिसको ग्रीवेंस है और जिसके अगेंस्ट ग्रीवेंस है वो दोनों के प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व उनके प्रॉब्लम सुनेगी और एक न्यूट्रल जजमेंट इशू करती है. नाउ वॉट एवर जजमेंट इज गिवन टू देम, इट इज मैंडेटरी हैज टू अप्लाई और एक्सेप्टेड बाय द पर्सन. उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे वॉलेंट्री आर्बिट्रेटर्स. ओके, समझा आपको 5 पॉइंट. पहले में आपको है 48 आवर्स का टाइम टू रिजॉल्व द इश्यूज. अगर वहां से आपको नहीं हुआ तो यू हैव फॉर सेकेंड डिपार्टमेंटल हेड, यू हैव 3 days का टाइम टू रिजॉल्व द इश्यूज. वहां से भी आपको अगर पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट नहीं आता है, यू कैन अप्रोच टू द ग्रीवेंस कमेटी. अगेन ग्रीवेंस कमेटी विल गेट 3 days in which they need to resolve the issues. Again, if you are unsatisfactory with the issues, agar you are not happy with the result, you can go for management. Management will take 7 days ka time and after 7 days they will give you the result. Still if you are unsatisfied, you are not satisfied with the result, you can go for a voluntary arbitrator. Now voluntary arbitrator is a third party, it is a neutral party who will listen to both the persons and he will give the decisions. Understood these 5 points?
Yes, sir.
Okay, any issues in this?
No, sir.
Girls, सब सो गए girls.
No, sir. Understood.
Okay, this is the workers participation. What is workers participation? हमने पहले भी पढ़ा है workers participation. What is workers participation? Anyone can tell workers participation? बोलो.
Sir, workers' participation means when the workers and employees are allowed to be a part of the decision making process in the organization.
Right. When workers are taken into consideration while taking the decisions in any organization, that's called workers participation. जब भी किसी भी तरह का की डिसीजन मेकिंग होता है ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में, वो टाइम पे वर्कर्स का suggestions, the company take the advice from the workers कि what next we need to do. It's called workers participation. The main purpose of this workers participation scheme is that कि they also feel good. ओके भाई हमको कंसिडर किया गया है, हम लोग का से चीज सबको सुना गया, एंड द कंपनी थिंक अबाउट अस कि वी आर आल्सो पार्ट ऑफ द फैमिली, एंड वी यू कैन ऑलवेज take good amount of suggestions from the employees as well. So it is a very important role. So workers participation plays a very crucial role. Okay, for apart from providing monetary benefit, for example wages, incentives, bonuses या rewards, recognition, praises, ये ऐसा चीज है जहाँ पे आप किसी का एडवाइस लेते हो तो आपको अच्छा लगता है. जैसे आपके दोस्त ने आपको पूछा भाई आगे करियर में क्या करूं, कैसे करूं, या आपके फ्रेंड के फैमिली ने आपका गाइडलाइंस, आपका आपका एडवाइस लिया, तो कहीं ना कहीं पे आपको आपके मन में अच्छा लगता है कि हाँ, उसके फादर ने, उसके मदर ने मुझसे गाइडलाइंस लिया, मुझको पूछा, तो यू फील अ प्राउड मोमेंट, यू फील दैट, यू फील प्राउड कि हाँ समवन हैज आस्क्ड मी. सिमिलरली इन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एज वेल कि जब भी कंपनीज में किसी भी तरह का एडवाइस वर्कर से लिया जाता है, सो दे ऑल्सो फील गुड. नाउ टेकिंग वर्कर्स पार्टिसिपेशन का मतलब ये नहीं कि सारे वर्कर्स को पूछा जाए. There are the few representatives of a workers, around 2 or 5 representative of the workers who is elected through employees. वो employees के तरफ से बात करेंगे, वो employees का सारा advice हमको यहाँ पे देंगे. So this is the workers participations in a management. Okay, इनका ऑब्जेक्टिव है टू रेज द प्रोडक्टिविटी, प्रोडक्शन एंड एफिशिएंसी ऑफ वर्कर, टू improve morale of worker, to satisfy the desire workers for self expression, to promote industrial peace in the concern, to have a better industrial relations and establish harmonious relations between the workers and management, to evoke the fullest collaboration of the employees, to encourage social education which promotes solidarity into the working classes. In the nutshell, participation aims to increase production and productivity, to strengthen the nation economy and to serve the people in a better way. This is the objectives of a workers participation. Now there are different types of participations you can see. First you have a suggestion scheme. Now what is suggestion scheme? What do you mean by suggestion scheme? Anyone can tell? What do you mean by suggestion scheme? उसका क्या मतलब है सजेशन स्कीम का? Suggestion schemes is something like where the employees are asked, they are invited to give the suggestion for what kind of new improvement can be done in an organization. जो भी companies में organization का improvement होता है, वो improvement के लिए what we needs to be done. Okay, you can give a good amount of improvement. जैसे हमारे पास देखो अल्केश में suggestion box भी है. Okay, so the students can give good amount of suggestions as well. जो भी उनके suggestions होते हैं वो suggestions वो वहां पे डाल सकते हैं. There's no need to give your name, there's no need to give your details as well. You can put what kind of new improvement is required in organization, and we can surely, if it is workable, we can surely utilize your suggestions and you can implement in an organization. That's called suggestion scheme. Second, works committee. ये हमने पहले भी पढ़ा है. Works committee is something like where the committee is formed by the organization, okay, where for every 100 employees, a committee is formed by the organizations to make sure that कि जो जो उनका requirement है या जो जो उनको कंपनीज में इश्यूज होते हैं वो इश्यूज हम लोग कैसे रिजॉल्व कर सकते हैं. दैट्स कॉल्ड वर्क्स कमेटी. ये हमने पहले भी स्लाइड में पढ़ा हुआ है, अगर आपको याद रहेगा तो. वॉलेंट्री आर्बिट्रेशन, जॉइंट मैनेजमेंट काउंसिल, वर्क्स कमेटी, ये हमने प्रीवियस स्लाइड में भी पढ़ा है. Then again you have a joint management council. Joint management council is something like the equal number of representative from the employer and the employees, okay, will come together and they will try to find out the reasons why the productivity is not good in an organization. Okay, working conditions कैसे plant level पे. Joint management council is happen at the plant locations. वर्किंग कंडीशंस प्लांट लोकेशन पे कैसा है, डिसिप्लिन्स प्लांट लोकेशन पे कैसा है, एब्सेंटिज्म्स प्लांट लोकेशन पे कैसा है, ट्रेनिंग, सेफ्टी, accident and preventions, okay, preparation for holiday schemes. It is all done by the uh, employee representative and the employer representative. Okay, understood? Then you have a broad representation or employee directors. Now what is employee directors? ये क्या होगा? Board representation or employee directors? No idea?
No idea, sir.
Sir, I don't know if I'm wrong, but uh, sometimes the employees are made for board members for decision making.
Yes, there's a few
They
members are
represent the
they are the representatives of the employees. Okay, two members of the from the employees are elected by the employees. Okay, और उनको board members पे include किया जाता है. These 2 or 3 members will enjoy all the rights and the privileges as same as the other board members enjoy. जो other board members enjoy करते हैं वो सारा चीज वो लोग भी enjoy करेंगे. That is said to be your board representative. These people becomes the employee directors, okay, or you can say these people enjoy all the rights and privileges which is enjoyed by the other board members in an organization. So whatever decisions are formed, while forming a decisions, these employee directors will उनका advice भी consider किया जाएगा. Then you have co-partnership. In co-partnership, the employees are given the opportunity to purchase the shares. When you purchase the shares of an organization, you become one of the owner of an company. You become the owner of an organization. Now the organization give the liberty to purchase the share of the employee, share of an organization in installment form. Okay, या उनको लोन का फैसिलिटी भी प्रोवाइड करते हैं. You can purchase the share from through do good amount of loan in an organization. Okay, या फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंस के थ्रू भी आप उसको लोन कर सकते हैं. इक्विटी शेयर परचेज कर सकते हैं. वंस यू परचेज एन इक्विटी शेयर you became the owner of an organization. And this these facilities given to the employees in return that whatever profits are made, the profits will be given to the employees in a cash format. उनको कैश फॉर्मेट में वो प्रॉफिट दिया जाएगा एंड दे विल एंजॉय द एंटायर राइट्स. तो को पार्टनरशिप का मतलब ये होता है कि the employees become the owner of an organization by purchasing the equity shares of a company. Okay, now they can purchase through loan, they can purchase through financial assistance, or they can purchase through installment, whatever mode the company policy allowed them. Then you have quality circle. What is quality circle? What is quality circle? लास्ट ईयर हमने पीक्यूएम में किया था. Quality circle is that where minimum 8 members come together from an organizations to discuss, to do good amount of brainstorming. They do good amount of brainstorming in an organizations to resolve the problems. जो भी कंपनी में किसी भी तरह का issues होते हैं वो resolve करने के लिए you need to do good amount of brainstorming, and for that brainstorming you need to have a quality circle. Now various supervisors, subordinators, या key employees of a department will meet on every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks on a regular basis to discuss on certain matters, and they will try to find out the solutions. उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे quality circle. ओके, तो मिनिमम 8 मेंबर्स जहाँ पे मिलते हैं, दे डू गुड अमाउंट ऑफ ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग. जहाँ पे एक दिमाग नहीं काम करेगा वहां पे 8 दिमाग काम करेंगे. एंड whenever the company is facing an issue, they will try to find out the solutions. उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे क्वालिटी सर्कल. एंड लास्ट यू हैव अ टोटल क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट. ये भी हमने पीटीक्यूएम में पढ़ा है. What is total quality management? सर भूल गए, लास्ट सेमेस्टर था, हम भी कहाँ याद रहेगा हमको.
Sir, total quality management means checking the overall quality of the products
Yes, to
and
checking
your
the overall quality of the
production,
products.
quality of your production.
Yes, to increase the quality of the production and increase the productive organization. It is a Japanese method. Okay, the main purpose of this is to increase the customer satisfaction, to reduce the wastages, to lower the cost, the manufacturing cost, to minimize the defect and the variation happens in an organization from every perspective. जो भी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में प्रॉब्लम्स आते हैं वो सारे प्रॉब्लम्स को रिजॉल्व करने के लिए टोटल क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट का नुक्का यूटिलाइज किया जाता है. ओके, so these are the various types of workers participation happens in an organizations. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Ruchita, Aisha, Mansi,
No, sir.
Swapnil, Lesmark.
No, sir, no.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so here we have completed with our second unit. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so I'll share
Yes,
the
sir.
unit with Aisha. Aisha, please do share the unit with the classmate.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
तो we'll see कि हम लोग यूनिट 3 कब चालू करेंगे. अगले वीक में अगर टाइम मिलेगा तो देखते हैं, जल्दी स्टार्ट करेंगे.
सर एग्जाम्स कब से होंगे?
तुम लोग के एग्जाम्स तो पता नहीं, सेकेंड ईयर के एग्जाम्स माइट बी जैन के फर्स्ट वीक में है.
अच्छा.
हाँ, लेकिन आप लोग का पता नहीं, आप लोग का तो इट इज यूनिवर्सिटी ना,
हाँ.
तो दे विल ओनली लेट अस नो.
ओके सर.
So shall we stop here?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, chalo, have a good day. I'll just share the link of this video by end of the day.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Fine.
Okay,
Thank you,
chalo.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Bye.
गए गए